This is the reason why I really am giving up on console. I'm tired of it. As I told you before, same dumb nonsense. Price gouging. So y'all got new stuff now popping up, which is actually more interesting. I mean, we had scalpers back then, but not on the level we have now. Not on the level we have now. And then I found out some other things about this system that also too completely turned me off. About how they nickel and dime just about everything and anything on consoles. Where on PC, you do not have to go through this nonsense. I think the only thing we had on PC was the NVIDIA cards, and that's because it was a shortage. But now you get NVIDIA cards just about everywhere you could possibly think of. You can get a NVIDIA graphic card or an AMD. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about. That I get people come in the room ranting, talking about, oh, you know, PC's this and PC's that, and so on and so on. So we don't go through the freaking nightmare that a console goes through. Consoles go through some freaking jacked up freaking nightmares. Every freaking year y'all go through this. They basically take the system, ends up on eBay, ends up costing you thousands of dollars, way more than what a PC would cost. You know how much a gaming PC would, a PC at $5,000? What you could do with that machine compared to a console system? The scalpers got your systems already. They gone. They gone. I had people that were pre-ordering that system. They're gone. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. All of them are gone. They're sitting here on eBay right now, and these things are $5,000. They are expensive. There's people right now that are big YouTubers that are ranting about the disk drive. So you mean to tell me that this is a digital system for $700 and the drive does not come with it? They disconnected the drive. The drive is an additional $80. The standard's an additional $30. That's roughly an $800 system right there. It is an $800 system. Once you hit the tax and all, yeah, $700, $80 for the drive, and then an additional for the stand 30. Yeah, you're at $810, and including with the tax, roughly about 800 and maybe 70, $80. So yeah, you're up $900. But that ain't your biggest problem right now. They're gone. The scalpers got every single one of them. And now they're on eBay, and if you've seen the prices on eBay, it is freaking insane what they're asking for the system. First things first, there's no way on God's green earth that I would pay for one of these things. Not for that price at the end of the day. It's not even worth $700 right now. To find out that the graphic card that sits in that thing is 5 years old. So they took old PC parts and put them in the system. Old PC parts. I'm going back and forth on forum sites, and the guy was like, did you really look at the graphic card in that thing? And I was like, not really. I said, I just kind of checked out the specs on it. So that card is 5 years old. So you got old parts in there. So pretty much, they did a number on you guys. It's insane how much the thing's going for. So the prices on eBay are freaking and it's crazy. This is one I've seen for going for $4,789. Oh, the controllers are insane. This is the separate drive that you have to pay for because you can't play physical games on it. This drive is going to cost you $119. They were basically at one point $80, but still the fact that you got to pay for your drive is like jacked up. That's really jacked up. You know who did that? TurboGrafx 16 did that. TurboGrafx 16 had a CD-ROM that you can connect to the back of it that you can play special games, but it was special games that you played on the ROM because the other part of it was cartridge. This is CD-ROM at the end of the day. So you don't have no cartridge. You don't have anything. That's a digital download system. That's it. Which means you have to be online to download. You can't play the physical copy. I told you what happened to me, where games went missing off my library, and now I had to go out and buy the physical disc. Thank goodness that the PS4 already has a Blu-ray in it. I can just basically just buy the games and play them from there once I want. But if that thing did the same thing this one did, I would have to spend an additional $80. Yep. Look at the nightmare. I told you this was going to happen. It always happens to console. No. You know, I'll tell you something. Everything happens for a reason. I was going to go out and drop $700 to this unit. Fine, it's going to cost me more than $700. a lot more than $700. And then to find out that scalpers got every single one of them. And look, got one here going for $50,000. Got every single one of them. And now these things are being sold for an insane price. This is the PlayStation controller. I told you the controllers for the PlayStation, they call it the Revolution 5. Anyway, it looked different than your PS5 system. The controllers are going for $130. Just a controller alone by itself is going for $130. Who in their right mind is dumb enough to spend that much money for it? But then, people do it. They did it with the PS5. You literally bought a console system that has old PC parts in it for that much money. Do you have any idea what kind of machine you could have built for $5,000? Heck, I'm only paying about somewhere roughly how much a machine's going to roughly cost me if I put in all the mods into it. I'd say roughly maybe about $1,600, $1,700. And that thing is 20 times more powerful than your system. Oh, it is. It is. It's way more powerful than your system. I still love those console gamers out there at the end of the day that really think at the end of the day that consoles equal to PC. No, you can't go in, you can't change out your parts. So you're stuck with the system that you get, you're stuck with. The only thing you have access to is a hard drive. PC will never have this problem. You know why? We have way too many parts. How many different versions of motherboards do we have along with the video cards, RAM, hard drives? We got so much stuff, it's not even funny. Right now, I'm building 3 different PCs right now. So with that being the case, with console, whatever they give you, that's what you're literally stuck with. There's no way in the world. And then the disc player, you gotta be kidding me. They pull the disc player off and they charge you. I thought the disc player was on there. When I'm looking, I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's somewhere in the middle, because I don't really look at their system all that well. I'm just got the specifications. But I just remember reading there's no Blu-ray player on there. So they took the Blu-ray player off, made it separately, and then basically came in and said, you're going to pay extra for that. I told you, they nickel and dime you on everything. Console gamers, y'all need to wake up at the end of the day and just build a PC and be done with it. Buy a PC, build one, and be done with it. Because you think this is worse. This is basically the next stage of what they're going to do to the 6. When the 6 comes out, scalpers are going to grab it. You ain't definitely getting that machine. That is not going to happen. You can forget that. You are not getting your hands on it. And then the price is going to end up on eBay, and it's going to go through the roof. Usually, you would get this in console. You get people who get the pre-orders. Actual people. They will buy the pre-orders. And some of them will buy 2 systems, and they'll sell one on eBay, and they'll keep the other one. That's usually what happens. But there's still plenty of systems to buy. You can get one. You can pre-order one. Not that they're gone. They're gone. People were in the queue. People pre-ordered. They were sitting in the queue. Going that fast, that quick. There's no way in the world they're going to miss this opportunity. Now it's a thing. It's a thing now. It's a thing for you guys at the end of the day to have your system snatched by scalpers before you can even get your hands on it. And they're going to do this with every single system that launches. They're going to do this right here. The scalpers are going to do this with any backups, anything extra that they're going to get every single one of it. It's the same nightmare y'all went through with the PS5. You're going to go through this. And if the Xbox launched the new system, they would have went through the same thing. Which that might be the reason why they sat there and waited. But you can't get it anyway. You can buy it for an insane price. That's what you could do. Who in their right mind is going to sit there and spend that kind of money? I wish I would bump into somebody who just spent like $3,000 for a PS5 Pro. I just had to laugh at them for a half an hour. Like, you spent what? Really? For that? But it's powerful. Don't even sit there and say it's just as powerful as a PC. Don't even say that. When my dual i7 is built, when I'm finished building this thing at the end of the day, that's it. That is it. I'm going full PC master race. That is it. Done with console. I don't even bother no more. That's it. I'm not buying that thing. I won't go near with a 10-foot pole. No, I'm done. I am completely done. Finished, done, over. That's it. Fat Lady is sung. That's the end of it. I got my old consoles. Last console I have now dated to record will be the PS4. That is it. Done. That's the most ridiculous thing I've seen in my entire life. You just now, it's a thing now. It's a new thing. Scalpers are going to take everything you got. Can they do it to PC? No, can't do it to PC. We have way too many parts. There's no way in the world. We have too many options. Do you have any different, how many different versions of motherboards and video cards that are sitting on the market for a PC? A motherboard can take at least 3 different types of memory, 3 different types of graphic cards, multiple different versions of graphic cards at that. And you got multiple options to our boards. But at the end of the day, you have one board. And the only thing you can really change out is your hard drive. And that's it. Everything else is basically just standard with your system. That's it. You can't change nothing out. So it ain't like you got options to go do this. The only thing you can do is downgrade to another system. That's it. Well, good luck on that. That's pretty much it. I have people ranting and carrying on and acting up and saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Again, what year were you born? Because I was gaming on most of these console systems before you were even thought of, Chief. So to tell you the truth, at the end of the day, I have never seen this. I've never seen scalpers hit a system like this, ever. Never. Not to the point where you can't get one. You can at least pre-order a system. You pre-order a system, they have it in stock. You buy it, you get a little receipt that says you got it, they put you on the list, it's yours. When the system launches, you go pick it up. Everybody's done pre-orders before, but they're gone, they're not even there. You can't pre-order something that's not there. They literally get there before you get there. And Sony came with this whole new system of basically having accounts. Big deal. I got 2 accounts on my system. You can get 10, 20 accounts on your system. Easy, no problem. Yeah, they came in and basically snatched our systems. They're gone. It's all over YouTube. Scalpers came in and they got it. But then, what can you expect? It's going to happen either way. So that's going to be our new nightmare from now on. Scalpers will get your system before you could ever get them, drop them on eBay, and basically these things are going to continue to hit. Which means the next batch is going to come out, Scalper's going to get that. The next batch is going to come out, Scalper's going to get that. And they're going to get the next one and next one because they can profit off of it. Look at the price. And there are people paying for this. Literally, there was a bid going up for a guy who paid $4,000 for one of these units. Now, if you're thinking who would buy this, well, look, pretty much people got serious money. You got serious money at the end of the day. You'll spend $4,000. You don't care whether or not about if PC is more powerful. You probably got PC too. You're going to spend $4,000 for a system. I'm pretty sure you got a couple of high-powered PCs sitting around with no problem. But the everyday Joe, you ain't getting this machine at the end of the day. Nope. You're going to pay a ton of money just to get one of these. Now let's just say the 5090s. 5090s come out in November. Say scalpers hit those, right? They take them all. They take all the 5090s. What do we care? We got 40s at the end of the day and 30s. We don't care. We can still game on those. Ain't like it's a requirement to have a 5090. You don't have to have one. You can have a 4060, 4070, 4080, 4090. Any one of those will run fantastic. 3060, 3070, 3080, 3090, they'll still run fantastic. Heck, you can go back and get a card that's 7 years back. That's an RTX 5080 or a 6080. It'll still run with no problem. That's what I'm talking about. Don't really care because you'll still get them high-grade graphics. You see the requirements that we need basically to run the Index VR system, which is far more advanced than the other VR systems, and I can run it off my PC behind me right now with a few upgrades there. i7 processor and a 1610 graphic card, and boom, I'm in VR with all the bells and whistles. Don't require it at all. That's why I've been telling you from the door why PC's more superior. We get the same thing every time. Console's more affordable. Not anymore. Console's not affordable. You cost just as good. Literally, that thing is more than a PC now. And if you talk about take away the scalper's price, let's just talk about your price at the end of the day. You're still going to want to get the stand. That's $30 for the stand because they didn't even add it in. They didn't even build it to the system. You're going to want that optical drive. The optical drive is supposed to be $80, and the system's going to cost you $700. So you're at $810 for this system. No, let's not forget tax. The tax is a doozy at the end of the day. You can spend $60, $70 on tax alone by itself. The more expensive the system, the more higher your tax is going to get, depending on where you're at. So I can imagine people in California really pay a lot for taxes. I get that all the time, that people pay money in California for taxes. But yeah, your system's going to go through the roof. So you're roughly going to be somewhere between almost about $900. Now, even though it has a powerful graphic card in it, It has a powerful graphic card in it, but is it equal to PC? No, because your graphic card is 5 years old. You have an old part sitting in there, but its resolution, it's this way, it's a big step because it's in a console. So if I take like I said, a 7-year old card like an RTX 580 and stick it in a console, that's a massive giant step because again, it's a much more powerful card you're used to having. But on the PC term, it's like, that's a 7-year old card. Yeah, guess how much that card would cost you if you were installing it into a PC? Like under $200. Yeah, under $200 to put in one of our machines. There you go. Yeah, you can get a 4060 for $300. So yeah, so it's begun already. It already started, and the system hasn't even launched yet. These are pre-orders. It hasn't even launched yet. They hit the pre-orders. Look, there's 88 bids. So my console is at 780 right here, and there's 88 bids on it already. There's another one over here for around 800. Brand new. This is the future console. This is actually the future console. The future console is, it's a hot commodity, and they figured a way how to get in and buy these things. These bots come in and they buy tons of these, and they figure out how to get them before you can get them. They get these systems so fast that you can't order them. Now, am I concerned about that? I told you, didn't I? I sat there and said yesterday, I know I deleted the video, but I sat there and said, if I can't get one, what do I care? I build PC. I'm a PC gamer. So I don't care. If I can't get it, I build a PC. But I told you, learn a new skill, because again, if you can't get it, then where you're at. Then you can say, well, I'm at the PS5. Maybe I might start that mess with the PS5 again. I've seen a few PS5s and they're bidding on top of that. That thing could reloop all over again. If they figure that people are going to jump on this, they're going to probably jump on that and grab that too. Well, you won't be getting one of these systems for a while. I mean, for a long while. Probably maybe late next summer of 2025, you might be getting one of these. You've seen what happened in the PS5, right? How long did it take to get a system in the PS5? It took a while, didn't it? Yes, same thing's going to happen with this. Same thing. So, it's kind of a damned if you do and damned if you don't scenario. And if you do get one of these, think how much money you're going to be shelling out for this thing. Those of you like to take advantage of the optical drive, which is something you're definitely going to need because, again, you have to be online. Unless your games are offline, which chances are they're not going to be. Some games are offline. I think Just Cause does play offline. But majority of most games are going to be online. Especially if you're playing games, if you're playing multiplayer platforms, you definitely have to be online for that. So with that being said, this is an all-digital system. And they pulled the drive off. I knew this was coming. I'll tell you why. Because when I saw them when they dismantled the system, how they pulled the drive off so easy, how it disconnected off the Slim, I was like, oh shoot, you can just pull it off. I was like, you know what? They're going to mess around and make this thing a separate item. You didn't see how that thing came off the Slim? How you was able to unsnap it that quick and take it off? And you could actually put them back on? I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, that was probably an idea. They came like, you know what? Let's charge them separate. And they're going to sit there. The reason why they did it, you know why? Cost. It would cost too much money to add in the stand. It would have cost too much money to add in the optical drive. And it add too much money. That's why I said that's the struggle you're going to have now. Trying to make a system as powerful as a PC, but try to keep the price that everybody can afford. It ain't going to happen. You're going to turn around, you're going to see a system close to roughly about $1,200 pretty soon. So how much do you think the PS6 is going to go for? A lot. A lot of money. Yeah. The scariest part about this is the fact that these are just pictures. Who's to say you're going to get a system? You might not even get a system. A lot of people got scammed when the PS5 came out. A lot of people got scammed on that system. Who's to say you're going to get the system? You can get a box of phone books. Matter of fact, that went on with the PS3 and the PS2. No, PS3 went through that. No, PS2 went through it too. Yeah, People are scamming people with them things. This is why I'd rather build than buy, people. If I build it, it's much cheaper. It's cheaper now to build a PC than it is to have a console. It literally is. It is much cheaper. $4,000 PCs. New machines right here, you're gonna spend $5,000, $4,000 for a console system. Do you have any idea what these machines do at the end of the day? A machine of that caliber it does. This one sits with a 4090 in it. At $5,000, this is not even when I look at this, and this is the reason why I don't. Half PC community, I'd rather build any day than buy. When you buy, they do charge you for a lot of extra stuff, and they do nickel and dime you on parts. And you're better off just putting it together yourself because you know exactly what you want in your system. This system right here has a 4090 in it. It has a 4090 sitting into it and a Intel 24 core i9 processor. 192 gigabytes of RAM, which that ain't bad at all. It's actually pretty extremely high for that. That's actually pretty good. Let's see, it has 4 terabytes of hard drive space. Could have got a lot more than that, but do you need more than that? Not really. Technically, you really don't. Let's see, and this is 4 terabytes of pro solid state drive. Let's see, 12 terabytes of hard drive space. Okay, that's different story right there. We got 2 hard drives sitting in this thing. So we got basically 4 terabytes of a solid state drive and an additional 12 terabyte hard drive sitting inside of it. I told you, you got hard drive. You still use the hard drives. The hard drives work perfectly fine. That's what I'm doing with mine. I'm basically putting in 4 terabytes of solid state drive, and I'm putting in 20 terabytes of a regular hard drive, because hard drives are cheap, and you can put them in there, do the same, the massive storage and everything. So that's what they did on here. I was looking, I said 4, that's it. But then I saw the other half. It has 12 terabytes of hard drive space. Yeah, for that price, it should. All right, let me see. Yeah, this thing will eat your system alive. It'll eat all your systems alive. It's extremely powerful. It's got a 4090 sitting inside of it. Sheesh. And I saw it. Yeah, it has 2 hard drives in it. So you get 4 terabytes of solid state drive and an additional 12 terabytes of hard drive space. Hard drives are much cheaper. So yeah, that's why it would be, yeah, definitely. And it's liquid cooled. Multiple fans, big boy case, the whole 9 yards. Has an i9 processor on it. This one is $3,000. $3,000, you're gonna spend that money through about more than $3,400. We're gonna need a 4070. So we get my badge. This is for VR gaming PC, i9 processor, blah, 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 blah. Graphic card is 4070, 12 gigabytes, all right, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte of solid state drive. And just everybody's saying, well, it's only 1 terabyte of hard drive. You can upgrade. We can put massive amount of hard drive. You know how much money it would cost me to put 20 terabytes of hard drive space? Not solid state. Hard drive space on that machine for storage. It's cheap, like $300. $350. That's it. That's all I'm going to pay. So at $350, and you're going to spend roughly about $800, $900 to $1,000. Let's say $1,000 for a solid state of 8 terabytes. That means at let's say $300 at 20 terabytes, I can basically max the system out. The system can take up to around 32 terabytes of hard drive space. Yeah. That's on board, but it's internal. But external, out, I can put as much as I want. I can have 100 terabytes in a rack system at 20 terabytes a drive. So at 3 of those drives, I got 60 terabytes of hard drive space. You know how much how much advanced hard drive space that is? And I'm still not even costing them as much as it would for your system that you're paying right now. You bought a car. That is literally a car right there. That is a car. That is literally the price of a car, what you just paid for. That's insane. Yeah, it's a fail. It's a massive fail. I wonder what they're on Amazon, what they're costing at Amazon, what they're going to charge Amazon for these things. That's a massive fail. That's a huge fail. Sony didn't do jack to stop them at all. Not a thing. Not a thing. You know why? It's money. You're going to make all that money back. But the problem is it's going to hurt them in the long run. They haven't learned anything. Their systems are going to sit there. People are going to sell them for an outrageous price at the end of the day. Gee whiz Louise, man. Literally, that is a lot of money to spend for a system that basically that a PC can crush it. I'm done. This is the future of console. You are now witnessing the future of console. You just saw what the PS5 went through. We thought that was just a fluke. No, this is the future of console from now on. Every time one of your systems launch, they're going to come and snatch every single one of them up. And do I care? No. Because you know why? I build PC, and that's where I'm going, right on PC. And you're going to see more and more console gamers switch to PC. They're going to get tired of that nonsense, and they're going to switch to PC. Even if you had the money saved up, you still can't get one. Because now you got to cough up with $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You can't even get one. Yeah, good luck on all that. All right, let me see. I'm going to the land of peace and tranquility and have to deal with this nonsense no more. I am done. So next week, I'm going to basically buy my board for my dual i7s, pick up my i7s, get those done, get that taken care of, go pick up my dual power supply system, so I need to run my system, liquid cooling, get all that knocked in, get all my parts here, and then start figuring out how I'm going to build my case for my monster. Let me see. And what I mean by you're better off just building at the end of the day, even though that PC over there is beast, it's got some nice parts in it, at the end of the day, you still come off much cheaper if you build. Much, much cheaper if you build it. And it's not that hard. It's not complicated. It really isn't. The way they design PCs today, it's so easy. It's like snapping together Legos. It's not that hard. Mostly it's just memory of parts, just knowing what parts go where. That's all. Just read your board. That's basic about it. It'll tell you exactly what CPUs are compatible with your socket. It'll tell you what graphic cards are compatible with your switch. All that. It's just easy. It's very easy to do. Like you can literally build it yourself. It's not really that hard. It ain't like someone's giving you a freaking soldering iron and a breadboard and going, here you go, put it together. Here's the transistors and all that stuff. You figure it out. Sitting there reading grids and testers and all that stuff. Yeah, you're not going through all that now. It's easy to snap together. It's not even that hard. You really can build it yourself. And the operating system is easy to install in. Now, later on in time, you will learn. You will learn basically how to repair your stuff. I love it like the same thing like buying a power tool. You buy a brand new power tool, it's something new for the first time. You read through all the instructions. And next thing you know, it's like a second arm to you. It's easy. It's like riding a bike and driving a car. The same thing. The only thing that gets a little difficult is when you start doing encryption and programming and all that stuff. But the fact that you're doing it in gaming, like, well, you know, you're doing just basically about it. It's very easy to do. Building a PC, simple. It's so easy to do. People get intimidated by the parts and stuff. Oh, there I go. Speaking of the thing, building a basic PC, easy. It's not. The fans are easy. It's just so easy, man. It's snap, 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 and you're done. That's it. It's really easy. Let's see. Let's get a video of just putting together. Let's show how easy these things are now to put together. And they make the case is super cool. You can slide the back, all your wires and cables and stuff are back there, so everything's clean and nice, tidy up everything. Easy. That's it. You'd be surprised. Get yourself a cheap one, put it all together. You'd be surprised. You're like, wow, that's it. That's it. And then you got the pride at the end of the day that you built your own gaming system. Nothing basically, at the end of the day, how can I explain it? that overwhelming feeling that you built your own gaming system. You pop over to Steam, you put your dashboard in and everything. Oh man, you freaking love it. And you're not going through that nonsense at the end of the day. I love it. I love it. I'm building me one right now. I'm building me another one. Nice box. And there's all kinds of parts and stuff you can buy for it. Modifications. Oh, you're going to have a ball. Absolute ball. And somebody's saying, oh, you're doing that because you're building those flex screens at the end of the day. No, you just saw it happen. You literally just seen this thing just happen. The system's not even out already. Watch when the system comes out how the price is going to jump. You think that's bad? That's nothing compared to what the price is probably going to jump when that system comes out. Because right now, those are just pre-orders. So even if you worked hard, even if you saved the money, you still can't get one. Because someone's going to beat you to the punch. And you know what happens when a system becomes sought after? It becomes a danger to have. You walk out of a store, one of those things in your hand, you're definitely going to get robbed. You see what they went through with. I remember they went through with the PlayStation 3. Same thing. So look, building your first PC is it's easy. So simple to do. It's not funny. That's it. Very easy to do. The size of this graphic card is huge. Drop that in right there. Wait. Buddy, where's your thermal paste? You put no thermal paste on that. There's supposed to be thermal paste. This is actually, wait. It was if it has, oh yeah, forgot. Some of them may have pre-thermal paste, but no. You're supposed to have thermal paste. Remember to put thermal paste down. And the liquid cooling is so easy to do now. It's very easy. It's all in one system. After all, you're dropping your RAM right there. That's it. Now your RAM's already installed. That's finished. I think that's the M2. So the M2 solid state drive he's putting in. There's the heat sinks he's removing. You know how to put those in, right? You got them in your game systems already. So you know how to put those in, put them right back in, slide that right in, boom. There's the heat sink going on top of it. Gonna drop the little screw, makes it stay nice and tight and snug. Now, if you're doing like the RGB, I think fans, just the lights and all, what's going to happen is your liquid cooling system drops here, and you're going to plug in your lights and all that into the fan motherboard. So the fan motherboard basically is going to be connected. This is pretty much like this, and your fan motherboard are going to be in the same line. Pretty much easy. So it's going to power your fan right here on your cooling block, and it's going to power your fans to your radiator. It's split. That's all. Very easy. You drop your other screw in. There we go. Make sure everything's nice and tight. All right, that's done. And grab your case. This is where you're going to hide all your wires at. Now, I don't install those for some reason. I don't like the plates. I'm not a big fan of the plates, so I don't use my plates. I ask people all the time, like, why do you put your plates in? I don't like the plates. I never put them in. I might do the other ones. I might make them glow in the dark. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the plates. So there you go. Drop it in your motherboard screws. So your case screws are already in there. Or if they're not in there, you can put them in. Put your case screws in. And then you drop in your screws for each area that you see where you have your holes in your board. See? They're right there. back. Now, what I would advise you to do from the door, before you put the whole thing together, because he knows what he's doing from the door, he definitely does. But the first time you're doing it, you want to make sure it cuts on. So you want to make sure you got your pins, because the one board I had, apparently at the end of the day, didn't have basically the power switch and the reset switch and the hard drive LEDs on it. I could actually read where they were at. Pain in the neck board, my goodness. Anyway, so basically you want to make sure it cuts on first. So if you notice, when I did, I actually turned everything on first, make sure it runs, you know exactly where all the pins go at, and then basically you put it all together. So you might want to run that first. When I do mine, I always run the power supply, and I hook up the entire board so I can watch the hard drives. I actually hook up my hard drives, and my hard drive indicator start to flash. I know exactly where they actually go, because every board's not the same. So you do want to make sure you hook up everything, plug it in, hook up the power supply. You're not going to short anything out, and then that way you can see if your board cuts on or off, because the last thing you want to do is put the entire thing together and it doesn't turn on. But like I said, very easy to do. No, they explain where the pins are at. There we go. You drop in your power supply right there. Install this power supply in. There you go. Now, power supplies, different ways to get different power supplies. You can get the ones that have all the cords and cables and stuff hooking out of it, or you can have the ones you can individually choose which ones you want. I prefer the ones I can choose which ones I want, because then I don't have a bunch of extra cables in there that I don't need. So I like to use those instead. But you can just tuck everything in there. Now he can feed everything from the top. I can't feed everything from the top from there because I have liquid cooling over there. And you just feed your wires where you want them to go. Tuck all that away nicely in there. So your wires, push them through. That's for his USB. That plugs right there. That's in. So you run your USBs on top of your case. That's for your power supply right there. Power your board. There's two of them. There's another one that connects into the board. There it is right there. That's the second one for the power supply. No, I'm sorry. That's your head. That's your pins for basically for connecting power on, power off, your LEDs and hard drives. That's for that one right there. Oh, wait. That's what he's stalling her for a minute. Back here. Yeah. Okay. Your power supply is going to have two. It's going to have a 6-volt, and it's going to have the main 24 pin. So now he's pulling out his slots for the bay drives. Take them out, the plates. Install your graphic card. Yep, make sure you push down so that clicks. Some graphic cards take power, some don't. Big ones usually do. Here's this power supply right there. So you're gonna plug it into its and the power supply into your graphic card. Should be right on the side. Oh, that's it. No wire management in the back. Get everything all nice and neat. Snip, snip. Put your case back on. And ta-da! You just built a PC. That's it. That's all it is. It's not very hard. And now you don't require to have any optical drives, and the optical drives are not even needed. Mine, this is an all-digital system, so you don't have optical drives at all, period. You can install them in if you want. They have cases with the bays on them, but you really don't need it. Now, if you're installing this hard drive, well, you need a hard drive, sorry, you put the solid-state drive in. But if you didn't do the solid-state drive and you're doing the regular hard drives, and basically drop your hard drives here at the bottom. There's a compartment right here. You can drop your hard drives in. Take your SATA cables and connect them in there. Take your power supply that actually has a SATA output on it for power, and that's it. You're done. That's it, pretty much. Turn it on and boom, boom, boom. That's it. Now, how do you load your operating system without basically? You ask me that sometimes. They have them on thumb drives now. Just plug it in and download it. That's basically about it. Oh, that's it. That's how easy it is. That's literally how easy it is. And you can build them for like $600. I built one actually when the PS4 was popular. I built one to take out, not take out system, but shows you can build one for like $580. That's it. That's how easy it is. I told you, it's like snapping together Legos. You can literally just watch a video and put that whole thing together. Bam. That's it. A lot cheaper than going out and spend all that money. You can go on Steam and play games, which I'm about to do right now because it's a game I want to play. Let's just want to pause this real quick. And then you get your Steam system. Come over here, you got your stores. When you upload this, all this comes on your system, everything you need. You download, play your games, get your points, all your stuff, make your whole profile, all that cool stuff at the end of the day. Dashboard, you can watch videos and all kinds of stuff. Just messaging boards, chat rooms, the whole 9 yards, everything. Look, we even have a point shop. In the point shop, you can buy games, get points, and add upgrades to your stuff instead of going out and basically achieving points and getting nothing for them. There's news feeds and all that stuff you have on here. I got my friends list, wish list for things I want to buy. As a matter of fact, I need to get something off my wish list. Let's see what I got on my wish list to buy. Saboteur, I've been at this game for a while. Maximum Override. I'm kind of looking at this game right here. You can destroy an entire city. I like games you can direct stuff. I did launch this game. I played the whatchamacallit, that game, the early access was pretty good. This game right here is gonna be sick. This is called Sandlands. I can't wait to get this right here. Got Warhammer on here, but I'm not doing Warhammer here. I gotta do Warhammer on the other PC. Yeah, Joe got a game I was checking out. This game is coming soon. I can't wait for this. Vengeance Hunter, and this thing called Nitro Express is another game I can't wait. These are the 3 games I got right now. I can't wait when they launch. That one, and this one. I want them. I kind of like the old school games. This is $10. Let for a minute. Is this even available? All Out Brawl, beat 'em up. Let me see. It's online play. I mean, online play. I don't mind that. Gotta get into that. Oh, we can throw cards at people? Yeah, definitely yes. Throwing cards at people. Who doesn't like throwing a card at someone once in a while? Who doesn't? It's another game I was gonna hear. Risk of Rain 2. Saboteur. I got that game on 360. That's a good game. That's how I found out about Lena Moore. She sings this song. That's a really good game. You ever played the Saboteur? Good freaking game. It was actually like, it was underlooked. A lot of people didn't realize it. I bought it. That game was freaking amazing. I was trying to get ahead on 360. I was trying to find that game. I couldn't find it. I finally found it on PC. If you can't find it, definitely find it on PC. Yeah, the physics that has a building explodes and crumbles. I can't stand a building that you hit and it all falls together. Like that right there. Yeah. You look at this, but I can run that easy. Remember, this is a low-key piece for basic arcade games. But these, that's what they're talking about. The Dells, because I had to remove the board because the Dell board at the end of it was giving me problems because I couldn't add parts to it. But the basic Dell, basically, they run Time Crisis on these. Easy. They overclock the CPUs on them. So these little problems. That's why I got into it. I bought the machine because pretty much I had a 1050 on it, and boom, these things were gaming systems as we were doing. It's all over YouTube. People showing you how to modify them. It's $128 gaming PC that you can modify the game. That's what it is. So the only reason why I had to change it out because the board gave me an issue. I couldn't put liquid cooling, and I had to put liquid cooling because I need to keep the system cool. So one of the things I noticed when I was gaming, I hear going off, and I was like, "Oh shoot, what the heck is that?" That's the hard drive going into freaking maximum overdrive because it's hot in the system. So I have to pull it out, and their fan system is good, but mind you, these things are made to be work PCs. They're gaming PCs. You can convert them to gaming PCs, but you gotta add a better cooling system with them. So that's what happened. You need to upgrade the cooling system on it, and the board won't allow you to upgrade it because it fights you. Every time you pull parts out, it gives no indicator, like security goes off and goes, "Hey, you moved the part, you need to put it back in, or your board's not gonna upgrade." Yeah. Crazy enough to get around BIOS to fix that crap. So I was like, no, I'm just going to swap out the whole board. So that's what I did. I'm getting that Sandlot. Definitely gonna be grabbing this. Definitely gonna be grabbing the Sandlot.
Like your assistance with my mission, searching for the legendary spring. Do not let them near that water.
Gives me a bit of a Borderlands kind of look to it, so I like it.
Can't say, but what I do believe in is the old man. He says there's a spring. I bet he's right.
I don't believe it. Then, the river didn't dry up on its own.
It gets dangerous and fun. They are the ones who staged the coup d'etat.
It's got a little Dragon Ball Z kind of design to it. It does, literally.
To gather up the last 5 extant Aquanium capsules in the world and use them to restart Garum, the flying fortress.
But the one quality our new sovereign must possess is the power to combat and vanquish fiends.
Yeah, about being. Unless you want to press those their heads, get on your knees and grovel before me.
Carry your fire main cannon. Powering up. Fire!
Have we learned nothing? Boy, that woman's a Force Land Army general!
Give me my dad back, jerk!
Commander Zeno. So, we have a chance of winning this war.
Is that the Forest Land Army?
I will exterminate any threat, be it Sandland or mankind.
This is gonna be a good game. Yeah, strong storyline, love it.
What's stronger? She should have known no one gets away. Be more evil than a fiend.
And it's got that Dragon Ball Z Borderlands kind of feel to it. Yeah, Bandai, of course. Let me see. I'm definitely gonna get all the DLCs with it. Mine's knocked them out one hit. It's run off an i5. Of course, yeah. 1660 Ti. So we're gonna run this up the i7 unit. So i7 to run it, have a 40, 4070, 4060, 4070. I decided which one to run. So they'll run this with no problem. Minimum basically is NVIDIA GT 1060. We got a 1050 in ours, but they're going to be upgraded anyway to 1060s anyway. I got to upgrade them. The cards are behind me. They got to come out. I'll be able to run that with no problem. This is another game I'm picking up. Definitely getting it. I love brawlers. Love brawlers. Need to hurry up and bring this out. Oh. Playing the release date, October 28th. I should be there. Picking it up. Yeah, I know it's from Neo Geo. Neo Geo makes that game. I know Neo Geo makes this. Yeah, these are easy to do. Yeah, Neo Geo makes that. These are the games I like to play. I like the old school games. That's what I'm into. Can't get a lot of beat 'em up fighter games I like. Console. I can get all my games off of here. Saboteur. What was the beautiful thing about this game? Because this is not cheap, but the Nazis were taken over at one point. We were with the Nazis, Nazi Germany, and all that. But anyway, the game, the areas that the Nazis actually controlled were all in black and white. And the minute you freed up an area, it went to color. It was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful game. I'm gonna get this today. I'm definitely gonna pick this up today. Let me see for a minute. Saboteur. Page. That's where I found out about a song called Nina Moore. You Know How I Feel. They're playing it in the tavern when you go to. Been hunting for this game for a long time, and couldn't find it. Of course, I can't find it on the 360 version because you know the 360 gaming system's not really there anymore. Yeah. Definitely getting this one. Good game, man. Really good game. Saboteur. Let's see. Every time I see the $2, it reminds me of that 70s show where Fez goes and says, the first time he's going to a cafeteria, is, wow, look at this. All this food for $2. Takes the first bite and goes, oh, I know why it's $2. Disgusting. I actually pre-ordered this game right here. That's going to be another big game. I can't wait for that one. This game is 99 cents. What the heck? 99 cents? I'm curious what this is for 99 cents. Yeah, I see why it's 99 cents. AI is a little slow. It should have ran up on you long. You shouldn't have had that much of a jump on AI. It should have had you already. This is free. That's definitely online. Any games that come up are free. Man, they made a lot of episodes of this one. That's free. This is free too. Oh, Tank World Blitz is free? Oh, shoot. I gotta get on here and do some of this online. Free gaming. You got a lot of free games. Multiplayer games you can play on for free. This is free. They have a ton of shooter games on here for free. You have to go all out, do shooting games. There's a bunch of them on here. Trying to get in here so I can play Unreal Tournament. That's my game at the end of the day. Unreal Tournament. Maximum damage. Man, this game's got a lot of freaking updates on the thing. Very nice. What game is this? This is free to play too? Man, I gotta get on some of this. Yeah, I gotta get in on some of this. I'm putting this on the wish list. I definitely gotta remember to download this. This looks hot. Definitely want to do that. Yeah, get it on my wish list. Definitely. Man, that looks hot. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. Add this wish list. There we go. Yeah, definitely. This is free. But I got a bunch of games I haven't got around to playing, but some of these free online games are pretty sick. Borderlands did this one already. Let me see. This is also free to play. Another one. There's bunches of them on here. Like, you'll never run out of games. This is all free to play. No online subscription, nothing. Play. Just go in and play. And there's a lot of people, and it's on PC. There's a ton of people in there. Some of them are cross-platform. So you operate your own. You can operate your own levels. You can change the weather in the game. So if you want to make it rain, snow, whatever. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get into this one too. Frag Punk. Track people's footprints. And man, I gotta get some time to do some gaming. Really gotta do some time to do some gaming. At least we got to add it in there. Oh, that looks downright creepy. I don't think we're going down that road. Let me see. Wait, what the heck is this? PlanetSide 2. This is also free? Oh, MMO. I don't do MMO games. Not for me. Not a big fan of MMO games. Quote the Raven Evermore. Combat Master. I've seen that one. Not too good. Well, we got Far Cry. I've been done that already with Far Cry. kind of getting right here already. Sheesh. This is gonna be sick. Oh shoot. Yeah. We need this today. We need this today. That looks freaking hot. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. Add that. I'm still gonna pick it up when I come back in. Let me see. It's not available yet. Oh, that thing is sick. Definitely want that. I want that so bad. Again, it looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. It's not available yet. Okay, we got it on the wish list. We're getting this. I was gonna buy it today. No, it's not even available yet. Oh yeah. Oh, getting that one. Got the launch date. Email launch is to be announced. That's new. I'll grab that one too. Hey, Hell Driver. Isn't this a game supposed to be? Oh, wait. Hold on for a minute. I've seen this before. Hell Drivers. Hold on for a minute. Wasn't this supposed to be an exclusive game for the PS5 system? Exclusive games for the PS5. I could be off. I could be off on this. But I'm pretty sure I think I've seen this on here, on this list. But I could be off. PS5 Pro exclusive games. Technically, I got the same games that I have on the on the PS5. You get the same games either way. Demon's Souls, I'm at Astro's Playroom, Ratchet, Final Fantasy VII, you did God of War, Spider-Man. Y'all still doing that Spider-Man? You've done it to death. My goodness, like how many versions of that Spider-Man? You remastered it. What? Forget it. Just forget it. It's freaking nuts, man. Whew. So that's pretty much it. Okay. Hell Drivers on the PS5. No, not Hell Drivers. Sheesh. Yeah, I know I've seen it on the system somewhere. Hell Drivers. Exclusive game for the PS5, Hell Drivers. have lost their mind with that price. $266. What the freak comes with that? Must be. Never mind, I'm not even going down that road. Yeah, PlayStation 5, PC got it.
They are soldiers of freedom. Superman is their home. Democracy their home. They are the Helldivers. And they
Oh, divers. Gee, not Travis Bird.
visit foreign worlds and encounter exotic life forms.
Oh, we doing too much. It's just more like that MMO stuff. I don't get into that stuff. I can't. That's one thing I hated about Final Fantasy: the fact that you don't actually get to slash and hack. At the end of the day, you basically are hack and slash, what they call them, hack and slash games. You basically have to point and then basically choose what you're going to use. That's what I hated about the game. And later on, they did have a version that allowed you to hack and slash. I like that one actually much better. I like to be more hands-on, not basically point and then I'll use like Infinity Cloud or Energy. I can't do those games. I got friends of mine who love it. I just can't do it. I feel like I want to be a part of the game. If I got a giant sword, I would like to either use it. So, you know. Oh, yeah, split screen games. Oh, I miss the split screen games. This is also too free. Looks like a bit of like Fortnite going on here. Yep. These are all free. No online subscription, none. All free. Well, let's add this to the list because we'll be downloading this tonight. Yep, download tonight. Yeah, they got free games. They're not crappy games at the end of the day. Genesis, they got all the Genesis games. All the Genesis games in this one category right here. Why do I have to punish on it? This is free to play. Oh, this is coming soon. I got a lot of games coming soon. This is also coming soon. Another one. This is free. Ooh. What? We got a... Give us St. Rose Drive. So wait, this is okay. Co-op. Super Xbox controllers. Okay, cool. I don't know about that. This is gonna get a St. Rose vibe. I like St. Rose, but I don't know about that. What's involved in the VRs? This is VRs only. So let me get to the system and the VR. So that's VR also too. Max Payne. I remember Max Payne that came out. That slow motion Matrix when they had Max Payne, you shoot it. Yeah, I love Max Payne on that. This is also VR. Typing in the dead. Not a big fan of it either. BioShock. Oh, the BioShock is my favorite. We have BioShock PC. This game right here looks freaking amazing, but I can't do it. It's got too much going on with it. Got pentagraphs popping up and angels with horns and stuff. I'm like, what the freak? We don't do that kind of stuff at the end of the day. It's not for me. I bought games for like $6 and they turned out to be freaking amazing. But get more points. More points, baby. More points. Now I got a game on the PS4 which I like. It's actually involved in underwater space exploring. Sorry, underwater exploring, and it's freaking amazing. I'm like, wow. So I'm not playing it yet. I already get paid for it, but I'm not playing it yet until I get the big screen done. Because the only way you can play that game is on a big screen. You got to be on a giant screen. So the giant screen we're gonna put over here. Once I get it all put up and done, I'm gonna start playing that game. Put some videos off of it. Yeah. Can't do that game. It's made to be played on a big game, a big screen. Sorry about that, big screen. So a 50-inch, no, ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna serve it justice. A freaking 100-inch, no. Gotta be something big, like bigger than you. So that screen I put in over here is gonna be bigger than me. It's gonna be bigger than you. It's gonna be bigger than me. Actually, this is actually a really good game right here. This is really good game. I think I'm getting this one right here. This is a good one. I can play this thing for hours. I forgot about this. Oh, what we got here? It's a nice shooter here, but I think I might want to go with this one instead. Yeah, it's only $2.40 something cents. This is a really good game. So we got some controls going about my single player. Yep, controls are for bam. Love this game. So you got these corridors you got to design, these pathways, all these enemies, you got to bottleneck them into this corridor. And each corridor has basically weapons you can load up. You can slow them down and shoot them and grind down their armor. So you can freeze them, all different ways you can actually keep them from getting from A to B. It's kind of like you're booby trapping them. Oh man, this is great. I could pay hours on this. We get it for $2. 26 cents. I paid $60 for this game. I had it on. Gotta bring it down. Let's go buy this. Add the cart. Get out of here. One in the cart. Right there. Let's go over here. And let's get nope. I want to get it right now. Yep, continue. Continue. Yep. The tax. Yep. They're gonna give me 237 points for this. Oh yeah, I'll take them 230 points. Yes, sir, buddy. And boom. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, install my content. Thank you. There we go. Already paid for it. Install my content. All right. And there, show my download. Oops, sorry about that. That shows my download going through at the bottom. And oh shoot, and keyboards. And it'll be in my library soon. Right there in my library. That was the convenience of basically what PC now consoles do that now. Now y'all download games. This is actually a pretty good game. I've actually been playing these right here. Console does that now. Console allows you to be able to just download games and play them. Oh, it's a pretty time for me to play inside my PC. Pretty soon. I load my PC up. I can do my work, all that inside my PC with the new flex screen I'm going to be designing. They want two versions of the flex screen. Somebody wants one for the side of the case and one they can hook onto it, and they want one for the front. So we're going to do two versions of the flex. So I'm going to be showing them off. That's why another reason why we're building the case too. Number one, I got to get my PC because it's on the floor in parts all the time. Worried about Taco rubbing a static charge on it. And then the other part is basically it's going to advertise something for our company, which is that screen we had inside the projector. Let me see. What game is that? I wonder if I can get it over for the PC. Where's freaking where's the phone at? I think it's I'm on a huge wave, wave. Nowhere to be found. Where is everything at? Nothing is anywhere to be found. Shoot. You know, I'm not saying the first, but I'm saying shoot. I'm missing stuff. I'm really missing stuff. Because I kill my phone off every single time I freaking do the stream. Excuse me. Thank you with your mighty headbutt. I want to see what the name of that game was. Because 77, I'm good at this. I think you've been beating up the Charger again. Or what is something? Underwater exploring game, PS4. Under the Water. That's what it was called. Under the Water. That game right there, I can't wait to play it up on this big screen over here. You can't play that. The depth of that game, you can't play it on the monitor. You can't do that. Because you play on a much bigger screen. Let me see if they got it. Under the water. Under the water. Oh, yeah, you kind of got that wrong, bro. Under waves. Definitely. I know it's something under waves. Definitely. Nah, that's too cartoony. Whoa, this is what? Alternate underwater wave style to generate 3D wallpaper. This is wallpaper. Oh, we can download wallpaper for our PC, different things. Oh crap! I heard you know you can do this cool stuff that you can download wallpaper for your PC. All right. I gotta get into that. I gotta look into that. This sounds something new. I didn't think we could do on here. Let me see. I'll get back to this. Ultimate underwater. That'd be pretty cool. As a matter of fact, hold on a minute. Let me see. Because if we're running, let me see, if we're running the PC, we're converting that one. That means that it's hooked to this monitor. Which means since I got the flex screen, I can actually hook it to the flex screen inside. Freezing screen wallpaper. Freezing screen live wallpaper. Should put down snow. See my list. Why are we going to that? I'm just going through here and get the image. Same thing, except for there. Yeah. See my list. If you bad, I don't care. See my best. I'll put it back in my screen so you can see. Yeah, because this screen's gonna stall whatever I want to. So I can basically put down like a little screen snowing in my freezer box. This is gonna look like an ice box anyway. Put a little snowman out there, projected right on in. Because my computer's gonna be hooked up in it. So whatever's on my computer, I can run it right through my screen. So I can have a little background with some snowmen on it. It's gonna be pretty cool. The screens are gonna be freaking sick. We haven't got a price for them yet, but I want to make them reasonable. So get two versions of them. And so one of those, the larger one goes in the front of the glass, which you can actually see through on that one, and the one with the little screen inside. I can't wait to do mine. It's gonna be freaking epic, baby. Freaking epic. Oh, it's gonna be sick. I can't wait to get going. Whew. We're over time here, people. Definitely we're over time here. I got caught up in all of this. You just had snacks. Literally, I just gave you treats. Stop being greedy. Everything that cracks, trickles, crinkles, you think is food. You just had snacks. I just gave them to you. Go. I just gave you snacks. Literally just gave him snacks. And that's a treat he gets. The minute they hear something open up, here they come right in front of you. I might do a Charlie Brown Christmas thing on my case. Not about me. I'm being greedy. Mm. I'm up all off dancing across the screen. What's this? I've never seen this before. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You got people right now that are not looking forward to snow. I freaking love snow. I love it. I love snow. People can't stand it. I love shoveling snow. Especially at the end of the day, if I wouldn't even bother buying a car. There'd be no point in that. I get a Jeep. There's no point. We live in an area where it doesn't snow. A car is perfect. If you live in an area where the climate changes and it snows, especially in an area that has a lot of hills, I don't think I'm driving a car. I'm driving a truck. And if I'm doing one, I'm doing a Jeep Wrangler. I don't care what anybody says. A Jeep Wrangler is different than a Ford F-50 in the snow. I've seen Ford F-50 slide, hit things, get stuck in snow, but a Jeep Wrangler, no, their things are built different. I get my number and I get my exhaust put up top. So I can't basically flood the engine if I go through water. There's a couple around here that I modified. Big tires on them and everything. Oh. There's a difference between a person with a car in the snow and a person who owns a Jeep. Person owns a car, you go outside and you go, oh God, what the freak. Person owns a Jeep goes, oh yeah, let's play. Different attitude, completely different attitude. You're the ones gonna be driving all over the place, sliding here, going there, make a little money off of it, and top they put shovels in the front of them. Nope, I get a Jeep any day. Jeep Wrangler, deep snow. I have that issue. You got standard tires on them. I wouldn't. The standard tires are pretty good. But still, I'm a person of modifications. And at the end of the day, I never leave anything normal the way it's supposed to be, because that's how I am. I put a massive suspension system and all that. I shoot that thing up. And that thing would basically make it so that the exhaust system would be up in the front instead of at the bottom. So I plan to beat the crap out of that baby. I need it to work. You forget your fancy cars at the end of the day. When it comes time for snow day, y'all can't go anywhere. Y'all stuck. Yeah, and tires stick out the side so you can't get them.
Oh my, it's a winter wonderland time of year. Hold on, we got a lot of snow last night. How cold is it out there?
Well, you're probably saying it is 1 degree Fahrenheit, which is like negative 17 degrees Celsius, so pretty chilly.
And how much snow do you think we have?
We'll have to stick on inches.
I would say 8 to 10 inches of it.
Yeah, that's fine. Not 100 inches of snow on the ground. But
Yeah, I mean, that's a great thing. I feel like a kid with a new toy.
Yeah, it's a new toy. You're having fun in there.
Like this is a perfect
It's
time
easy
to
to turn that corner
and let's go find some
like nothing.
snow and do it
Man,
in
when I was in a car, I hated it, man. You can feel the car sliding, like literally can feel it sliding. And you're constantly trying to keep the car in balance, and you can literally feel it sliding, especially when you turn a corner. Nope, you get a Jeep. I'm glad to see that one. In a Jeep modification. I was like, wow, beautiful truck. But yeah, I got caught in a bad storm with a car. I said, never again. Got a Jeep.
These mushrooms make you feel better.
Yeah, 450, I know people got them. They got that torque and all that, and then the day.
Mushrooms make you feel better by keeping you calm.
But I seen them get stuck in snow. I also seen them slide and collide too.
Sharp enough to get things done. These mushrooms help.
That's a pretty big vehicle to try to keep under control, especially when your vehicle's sliding all over the place.
My friends and I set north in our jeeps and made our way to the snow-covered Nicollet National Forest in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it should be a good place to wait here.
We were ready to test our jeeps in the sub-zero temperatures and icy
It's
trails.
got nice tires
It
on
had
this.
been years since any of us had driven our jeeps through deep snow. We met up with our friends from Wisconsin Jeep Owners Group at Winter Jeep Camp and had a great time on the trails.
I'm not doing that in the car.
Same thing. Looks like he's stuck again.
There's two different vehicles. That right there is not a Jeep. The one he's pulling out, that's not a Jeep. This is a Jeep. It's a completely different built vehicle. Completely built. It's designed for that kind of all-terrain, really all-terrain. I don't care if you got a four-wheel drive on the SUV. That's what it is anything a Jeep can do. Different type of machine. They're designed for that. That's why he's pulling the other vehicle out. You see the engine smoking up there? It's overheating. Yeah.
Four-wheel drive. Here too.
Look at the tires they put on the things. And mind you, that's just basically in the woods somewhere doing this. That's on the very back roads. That's it. There's a couple of really bad car accidents. And they were cars. I mean, people, when I buy a vehicle, I don't buy a vehicle for looks. I buy it for performance, what this thing can do. I couldn't care less if it has a little tail on the back of it, some fancy doors. I don't care. If I can't go through mud, if I can't go through rain and water, and floods, if I can't basically travel through snow and all that and ice, it ain't worth my time. But for spending money for a fancy vehicle, to pay a tow truck to come pick it up because it can't move from A to B. It's like the Teslas. Why would I buy something like that? Cold weather, the batteries die. It's a brick. They brick. And they're cold. So, waste of money. Utility vehicles. That's what I like. Jeeps. Because they're built for it. Then you go into the woods and rip out your suspension system. Alright, vehicles. I only buy vehicles for what it can do. That's why I like the military vehicles. Armor-plated vehicles, that kind of stuff. Machines are in there. They're designed to work. So I have an option. If I'm driving on the road and I don't want to drive road, I can go off-road if I want. That's what I like. I like the Jeeps better. I like that torquey torque. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love Jeeps. I do. I seen one where somebody took the doors off. They put out. How did they do it? They took the doors off. They had a hammock on it. It was a hammock on it. I was like, what the freak? You put a hammock and take the doors off. All kinds of cool stuff you can do with those trucks. And again, they're safer when they roll over because they're roll bars in them. A lot of people realize this truck has got roll bars in them. I got a better chance if I roll over in a Jeep from the roof collapsing in than you got right in the vehicle. It doesn't have roll bars. Only thing I probably would do, I know the roll bars are probably good, but I had mine reinforced. I want to roll over like, yeah, they got roll bars in them. My friend, she don't like it. She thinks they're ugly. I couldn't care what they look like. As long as I don't get stuck in the snow or in a flood situation, I can go drive right through. You can't drive through certain amounts of water, but you can. I want to make sure I can get out of situations. I don't want to be stuck in there like, gee whiz, what the freak did I buy this for? Contemplating basically what I purchased at the end of the day and why it was definitely a bad decision because I bought it at the last minute, spirit of the moment because it was summertime. No, I buy vehicles for what they can do. Modified off-road Jeeps. They can do, don't care about anything else. See right there, it says what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I need a place to stick out. Yeah, I don't know factory. The tires are nice, but no, I need modification, man. I need power, speed, and the ability to climb over whatever the freak I want. That's what I like at the end of the day. Never probably will wash it. What's the point of washing it? It's an off-road vehicle. That thing's gonna be covered in dirt. They look beautiful when they're covered in dirt. It means they're used. It's like going on to work at a construction company with a brand new hard hat. You know, you gotta have some wear and tear to it. You know what I mean? Like you really basically get your job at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You got the dents in it. You got scratches on them. Each one's a memorable memory of something that happened to you that you survived. It's beautiful. It's your battle scars. That's why I would never clean it. There'd be branches coming out of it. Man, there'd be so much dirt on it. There'd probably be growing grass on it. I would never clean it. Never worry about anybody leaning up against it either. Go ahead if you want. Jack your clothes up. But yeah, this is what I like at the end of the day. I like utility vehicles. See, that's what I like right there. That's what I like. You know, that's my thing at the end of the day. That's what I said. It's the difference between a person who owns a car and a Jeep. When it snows outside, a person who owns a car is like, oh, look at driving this. And a person who has a Jeep, oh, yeah, I probably get to have some fun. Yeah, two different people. There's the ones you see if they're doing donuts in the snow and all this stuff and having fun. Yeah. I would never do a car. You know, to each his own. But if you live in the warmer states, yeah, a car would be fantastic. Because again, like I said, it's warm. You'll never get snow out there. So it'd be great. Florida, California, that'd be perfect. But you do get storms. And you do flood. So that truck still would be handy. That's like if you go to freaking Alaska. You see anybody driving cars out there? No. Who drives cars out in Alaska? You stuck everywhere you go at. People up in the Poconos, where it snows all the time. No one has cars up there. Everybody drives off-road vehicles. Up here we get snow. We get it bad too because we're near the mountains. So we get it really, really bad. So you seen last year, while I was walking around saying how much snow we get it every day. Every day. Because we're closer to the mountains. So we get it back to back to back to back to back to back. Unlike you live in the city at the end of the day, over in Philly, you get a snowstorm, that's it. It pretty much doesn't last that long because you got a lot of congestion, heat, and everything in the city. We melts pretty quick, but up here, man, we get a lot of it quick and fast and deep too on top of that. I can't wait for this year because I bought a sled and I'm going sledding. Yes, I am. Yep. Definitely going sledding. I'm gonna get myself a GoPro, put Taco in the bag. We're going down the hill. Yes, we are. Definitely going sledding this year because last year I was like, dang it, I didn't think we was gonna get that kind of snow. It's my first winter up here. I'm thinking we're gonna get that kind of snow. Like it ain't really gonna snow. You bam, snowstorm. Right at that next one, another one. Like, gee whiz, you got a sled. I'm sledding this year. I found the perfect hill too, and it's perfect. Nothing that's going to lead to traffic and get me killed, but basically it's perfect. I'm doing some sledding this year. And I got some people going with me. I was talking about it. Someone's like, you sled? I said, yeah, I love the snow. I love snow. I'll be out there making a snow couch. You ever make a snow couch before? You make a sofa out of snow. And take a spray bottle, lightly spray it, and it hardens up overnight. And go out there and sit on it with your friends and drink hot cocoa. Some people do some pretty cool snow couches. Snow couch. Yep. Some people would just be all into the they'd be into the art of. You ever build a snow couch? Yeah, but snow couch you ain't living. That's our tradition. We build a snow couch, we all sit there and drink hot cocoa. Since I got projection technology regarding the snow couch, just put the projectors in the outer box and watch Frozen. And unlike watching Frozen on a couch made out of snow, outside in the snow while you're drinking hot cocoa. A nice little barbecue pit on either side. Make a cook some hamburgers, barbecue in the wintertime. It's like no other. If you never had a barbecue if you never barbecued in the wintertime, you missed out. Not just for the summertime, you missed out. Can't be out in the freezing cold, but that nice winter snow where it's actually still warm, but it's cold at the same time, that perfect temperature kick in, that's the best time to go out there and grill. Man, hamburgers out in the cold, barbecue, tastes like no other. I do it every winter. Let's barbecue out in the snow. Like no other. Fantastic. Marshmallows, all that stuff. Sitting around the fire pits over some marshmallows and chatting and talking with friends. Or hot cocoa. Alright, people. Well, it is what it is. This is an absolute nightmare. It is. I knew they were going to sell out. I knew they were going to. The scalpers were going to get them. I knew it. There's no way in the world. No way in the world that system was going to not be hit. No way in the world. They was waiting for that. They were waiting for it already. Already waiting for it. And you got like big influencers that are on YouTube that are waiting to get the system. They can't even get it. They got them that quick. They cleaned them out that quick. Yeah, and there they are, right there on eBay for an insane price. So I think that's going to be the normal from now on. Because it happened with the PS5 and everybody thought, oh, it happened with the PS5. That's space crowd. It's never happened again. That's the new normal for you guys from now on. Wait, did Scalpers hit the Xbox that bad too? Wait a minute. I'm curious on that. Did Scalpers hit the Xbox? No, I didn't answer all that. Literally. Did scalpers hit the Xbox console system? A lot of scalpers have dropped their Xbox Series. Yeah, they did too. They hit the Xbox too. So I guess that's a new thing for console. So for Xbox users, at the end of the day, they say, well, only Sony for Sony. Scalper, they hit y'all too at the end of the day. You got to remember, this is what you got to understand. You have one system, that's it. You launch a system, you have one. You don't have multiple versions of it. Where PC is, again, say they lock out the 5090s, right? We got multiple cards at the end of the day we can use. They're perfect. That'll run the system perfectly fine. Multiple motherboards, so I can build that system 6 ways from Sunday. Where a console, well, that's just it. The only thing you have the option to go in and change out is pretty much your memory and controls. That's it. But your system, that is it. If they go in and they basically capture your system, that's it. They're not going to come out and make another system on top of the one they just had because scalpers have them. They're not going to do that. You just stuck with that one. You have to wait and be in hostage mode until they stop having any interest in them and they finally start releasing them so you can actually get one. That's literally what you're calling it right now. You're in hostage mode. Or unlike, like I said, they grab a PC card, the 5090s when they come out, they put them, they buy them up, make it impossible for us to get our hands on. Big deal, don't care. I can do a 4090. It'll still run all my games with no problem. I can go out and get 3090s. It'll still run everything with no problem. I can go get a 3060 that'll still run all my stuff with no problem. I can go get a card that's 5 years old. It will still run all my stuff with no problem. It's not going to slow down my system. It's not going to change my resolution. It's not going to do anything at all, period. That's all. So again, we got multiple options where if a console, they hit your console, that's it. They have your console, that's it. And that's a new thing now. I'm seeing it. That is a new thing. Tell me if I'm wrong, but you think that this is not going to be the new thing. When the PS6 comes out, they're going to hit it. And they're going to take them, and they're going to put them up here. It used to be, the Dreamcast came out, you would have a few people would get them, and they would sell them. But majority, most of them would keep them. And then when the time came, you go pick up your system. That was it. It wasn't, you go pre-order, and all the pre-orders are gone, just like that. And they all pop up on eBay for thousands and thousands of dollars. No, at all, period. And these weren't scalpers selling them. These were people that pre-ordered them ahead of time, and they had the receipt to show. So you had to place your receipt down and show you had the receipt of this item, because a lot of people were getting ripped off. You didn't know whether they had them or not. So you had to show the actual receipt that you actually purchased it. So yeah, that's how it used to be. Now, no, not anymore. Not anymore. Now, this is all a new thing. They come in and they'll grab as many of the systems, maybe all of them, and they'll sell them. And the console systems, the company themselves, they can't stop them, as you can see right there. The other problem you have at the end of the day, the console now is nickel and diming you. They literally charge you extra for the optical drive. They sold you a digital version for $700 and took off the drive and said, you want the drive, you got to pay me $80. Man, they're going to start nickel and dime you like, you want HDMI outputs? That's going to cost you an extra $60. Now, people might sit there and say, you're just blowing things out of proportion, you're being too far-fetched with it. Am I being too far-fetched with it? You literally have to pay for your drive at $80, including the $700 that you're dropping on the system itself, if you can get one. There's a big if on that one. Mind you, Christmas hasn't hit yet. So the main market to start selling these things, if I was a scalper at the end of the day, would be November when they launch, and as Christmas rolls in, they get a little bit more expensive because it becomes more on demand. You're not going to see that system probably summer of next year, if you're lucky. They're going to do the same repeat they did with the 5, with the original standard 5, so they're going to do. So, good luck on that one. Until then, I'll build me a PC. I got gaming to do. I got time to be waiting for somebody to be holding stuff hostage at the end of the day. That's why I told y'all I was not trying to be rude or mean by telling y'all from the door the console is not worth your time anymore. And they're like, no, but console's awesome. Yeah, right. That's the nightmare you're dealing with right now. So you can forget about the PS6, you forget about the PS7, forget about all of them. Because they'll have it first, and they're going to come over here and market it up. And you won't see that system until maybe about 6, 7, or 8 months down the line. You know how long it took for the PS5 to become available for customers? It took so long that at the point people didn't even want them anymore. Why do you think that the PS4 is still operational? The PS4 should never be operational. 11-year-old system sitting over there. There's no way in the world they should still have games supported for that system. Or any form of online service, anything. I just saw a ton of games. I went in the library to get that game. And I saw a ton of games in there on that system. More than there should be on a console that's 11 years old. The reason why they're supporting it because they make a lot of money off of it. That's why, and it's not going anywhere. That's the matter of fact. That's a piece of history right there. That's the oldest last gen system I've seen still functioning. Still functioning. So that's a huge red flag to share at the end of the day. If they're still making games for that system right there, then they ain't doing so well. I mean, they're making their money from the scalpers. They're making a ton of money from the scalpers. They are. But consider the fact how much money they're going to lose in the long run. If those systems sit up in a warehouse and no one buys them, that means the average system that someone buys, they make money off of it. They pay the monthly subscription, they pay for the games, all that stuff, the download, the DLCs, all the content, everything that comes with it. Where a person who has a system sitting in a corner doesn't know anything about it, they're not making no money off of it. I think before PlayStation or any of these companies, console system companies, launch any systems, they need to get around the scalper problem first. What's the point of launching everything if the scalpers want to grab them? And they literally made that announcement. We got a new way to keep them from getting them. We're going to do one per household. That's not hard to get around. And they're basically going to have to sign in. Again, what you need an account. How many accounts you can get on your system. However way they did it, they got it and they got them. Let me see. Scalpers sold all. No, sold. Not sold. Scalpers bought all the PS5 Pros. She did not listen to a word I say. Scalpers bought all the PS5 Pros. Right there, read it and weep. They bought all of them. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. They were waiting already from the door. They bought them all. Not one ended in the customer's hand. Not one. They got every single one of them. How? How did they get in and get those systems that fast? I'll tell you, it's quite impressive. It is. It is super quite impressive. It's impressive. You got to admit, this is history. This is gaming history. Scalpers bought as many as the PS5. They bought all of them. They have the majority of all of them. And there are people that are in the queue waiting early, and they still got them before they got them. They bought them that fast. But they definitely got to be using some kind of AI machinery. They're using something in the day, because that is extremely fast to get them that quick. And the PlayStation stop it? No. It's money. They made their money. That's all. They made their money. It's all over YouTube. They came in and hit hard. Now wait till the PS6 comes out. Watch what happens. Hey. You just moved my monitor. What are you doing? Yes, yeah, you know better than that. Don't give me that. You just bumped my monitor. Cut it out. All my stuff doesn't charge as it is. Got plenty of room to slam into them. Yep, they're talking about it right now. They bought all of them. Can't get them. They sold out. That's why everybody's sitting there ranting, mad about it. But they're going to do it. You knew it's coming. Come on. That new system? They were sitting there already. Come on. Oh, shoot. You got your money going to make up this machine at the end of the day? Oh, we got to get this. PS5 scalpers have ruined it. Yeah. They're gonna hit every system. If they hit this system that fast, wait till the PS5 6 comes out. And the 7, and the 8, and the 9. This is a new thing now. This is what it is. This is the new thing. You know, the jacked thing about it is, even the scalpers, when they're making this money off of it, anybody who's able to obtain one of these things, if you're able to get one of them, they're going to sell it for a ridiculous price. Because the scalpers are getting that kind of money, they're going to want that kind of money too. So this is the future console. Can't get a system if you wanted to. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye console, we're good. The last one I bought is the PS4. That'll be my last one. And that's it. I'm PC #1 all the way through. I ain't going through this crap anymore. Craziness, man. Oh well. Good luck. Have a good one. God bless.